Today, we are going to be talking about the Engage section of the mobile app builder. So this is a super important area where you can communicate with your clients, probably one of the most important areas. So it's important we go over that in detail. So there are two types of notifications that you can send with Shopee. There are the standard notifications and the flow notifications. Today, we are focusing on the standard notifications that are available with every Shopee plan. But to give you a small idea about flow notifications, it's just sending notifications out in a group. So one after another, timed out, whereas standard notifications are just one notification. And you can either schedule them to be sent now or in the future. So let's look over the dashboard here. You can see all of the standard notifications that were either sent or published or draft. And then if you go into sent, you can see all of your notifications that you've sent already. And then scheduled, you can see ones that are intended to be sent in the future, scheduled for the future. So then when we click here and we click add push notification, here we can insert the information about it. So let's say, for example, free bottle with purchase, right? And then we can describe it. We can say, just for an example here, click here to shop our collection. Okay. Then let's say, why don't we add a little emoji in here? We can add something like this to really catch our users' attention. Okay. Then we can add in an image. So going into my files on my computer, and I can just upload my image right there. So PNG format is what it should be. Then we can do, or at least that's what it's best. Then we can go looking at the link, and we can decide here where we want to take the users once they click on the push notification. So the push notification will arrive to their device, and then they can be directed to one of these areas. So either your home page in your Shopee app, a collection in your Shopee app, a custom URL, which may be your website, maybe a specific page on your website, or a social media page, wherever you'd like, or a page within your Shopee app. So to keep things simple today, we're just going to direct them to the home page. Then here you can see a preview of what your push notification will look like. So this can be super helpful to give you an idea first of what exactly you're doing. Then for planning, you can either choose to send it now, which means it will send immediately on to the devices, or you can schedule it. And if you choose to schedule it, you can select the date, right? You can go forward, schedule months in advance if you'd like, and then you can put the hour. And the time zone will tell you what time zone your Shopify store is in. So that way you're not confused about the hour there. And then here on the audience, with Shopee, you can choose either to send a push notification to all users or only to a specific group of users. Right now, we have it activated sending to all users who have downloaded our app. But if I move this, then I can filter it. So Klaviyo list is the first one we'll talk about. If I have this integration enabled for Shopee, then I can create groups of customers, such as repeat buyers and new subscribers. Then here, for my audience, I can choose to only send the notification to repeat buyers, right? As an example. Then moving on to localization, I can choose to only send the notification to users who registered with the Shopify account of whichever country here. So only those users who have an account for Italy, or only those for Great Britain, right? So maybe a deal only within a certain country that could be important. And then device languages. This can also be super important if you have multi-languages. You might want to create a push notification that is in English and only send it to English clients, for example, whose device language is set in English, to be more specific. And you can also do it by platform, so iOS or Android. And you can also test it. We won't be going into detail there, but in settings you can insert an email and send it only to yourself. So that way you can see an example before you send it out to everybody, and you can read more about that in the Shopee user guide. So there we go. Let's put this back to send now. Let me send it, and we're going to see it pop up on my phone in a couple seconds. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to tap on it, and you can see I'm directed to the home page. Also, once I go here and I clicked into the notifications tab, let me refresh. Look, there we go. We see the notification at the very top there. So users can always have a list of the notifications they've received as well.